Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bronwyn if you're new here, and today I am tier ranking again. We are back. The second I start filming, my cat wants in. Today, I'm going to be tier ranking every single Disney Channel movie that I've seen. I created this tier list specifically so that it wouldn't have movies on it that I haven't seen. Also, I tried to dress on theme. So we have this pink workout bra thing with, I don't know if you can see in the back, it's got like straps, because in the old Disney Channel shows and movies, they were always wearing a million layers. So we tried to replicate that. And then we have and that's in pink. Then we have the little yellow netting top that I made. And then I have a purple headband because I wanted to look. The children's aisle of a toy store threw up on me, and I still don't think I look Disney Channel enough. Also, in case you wanted to know, the current filming setup is you're on top of a box and all of my Taylor Jenkins Reid books. I actually have 3 more. And then this is our lovely tier ranking. Okay, so I have my tier list set up here. I need a top category. I was trying to come up with another thing like that could be an acronym for DCOM, but that was too much work and I wanted to get this filmed. Let's go through the other categories. We'll go from bottom to top and then maybe I'll think of something. So, bottom category, we have the last 5 minutes of Teen Beach 2, in which they forget that they ever met, spoiler alert for Teen Beach Movie 2, which came out many years ago, in which they forget everything that happened in the last 2 movies. Because if it's in this category, I essentially forgot that it existed. I forgot that you existed. Then we have Bop to the Bottom, like Bop to the Top, because this one doesn't even really feel like the bottom, because it's not my fault. But this one's like, I watched it and I remember it and I don't like it. This one's Build a Better Movie, How to Build a Better Boy. This one's just Build a Better Movie. Then we skip straight to Star Dazzle Award. It's like we have 4 categories, and then I Forgot About You. And then we have the top one. Maybe this one will just be the DCOM. Like when I say I love DCOMs, that's what I'm thinking of. We have Wizards of Waverly Place, the movie. I have not seen this one in a very long time. It wasn't one of those ones I watched a lot. It might just be last 5 minutes of Teen Beach, because I don't really remember anything in that movie. I think they're like in a competition. I don't really remember. Okay, then we have Princess Protection Program, another Selena Gomez, but this time with Demi Lovato. What a good little era when Disney was just producing star after star after star, and everyone who was like in Disney Channel, like you got that contract where it was like, you're gonna get a TV show, 3 movies, a record deal, and a tour or something like that. The amount of star power in like late 2000s, early 2010s of Disney Channel, perfection. Okay, Princess Protection Program. I think a lot of people don't like this one. I do, or I did. But I watched it again and it was really, well, it's a Disney Channel movie, it's gonna be cringy. I'm gonna put it in Build a Better Movie. I think it had a lot of potential. I enjoyed it when I was a child, but it doesn't hold up. And some of these do hold up. Also, it's not a musical, so that's always gonna be a tick against it. Camp Rock, oh my god. I love Camp Rock. However, it's going in Star Dazzle Award. Why? Because Mitchie actually pisses me off. The songs, impeccable. The people in it, impeccable. We got Demi Lovato, we got the Jonas Brothers, but mostly Joe. Also, the haircuts on the Jonas Brothers, I feel like that's enough said. Like, it's good, but you watch it sometimes and you're like, Mitchie, what are we doing? What are we doing here, girl? Alright, we're going High School Musical 2. I'm gonna go High School Musical first, even though it's in the wrong order. High School Musical, obviously the DCOM. If someone didn't go through a Disney Channel phase, what was your childhood like? Must have been very sad. You didn't grow up to someday own clothes like this. You know High School Musical. You probably don't know Princess Protection Program. You might know Camp Rock. You probably know of Wizards of Waverly Place, but not that there's a movie. Like, I could go on. High School Musical is like the bar to which we compare all other Disney Channel movies. Like, the 3rd one got a theatrical release. That's how good High School Musical was. I can't. The songs, all of them are impeccable. Someday I will do a tier ranking High School Musical songs. You guys are upset that I ranked, I don't even know where I ranked it, where I ranked Haunted in my Taylor Swift tier ranking. Haunted is a good song, okay? You are going to be pissed at some of the thoughts I have on High School Musical. Moving on to Starstruck. Okay, little story time. A few weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, I had 2 of my high school friends come and stay at my house, and we watched randomly Aquamarine because my friend had liked it from her childhood and me and my other friend hadn't seen it. And then the movie finishes, it's like 12:30 a.m. All of us work like full-time jobs, or if not full-time jobs where we have to get up early or weird hours or whatever, and we're all very busy. So 12:30 to us, like, we're not partying hard. We're on the brink of REM for the next 12 hours. But I randomly start singing like Starstruck from Starstruck, and then my friend goes, oh, we'll watch that next, and she just turns it on within 30 seconds of me singing the song. And we end up just watching Starstruck at 12:30 on a Friday night. It was great. It also sucked. Let me elaborate. Starstruck felt like mine. Like, it didn't feel like a big Disney Channel movie. It felt like my movie, and I loved Sterling Night. And then I watched it a few years ago and I realized, oh my god, this is so toxic. So, Starstruck is going in Star Dazzle Award because songs slap. Plotline, like the ending, What You Mean to Me, incredible. Overall, I feel like misogyny is real and alive with her. You know what, I feel like I've said enough. I'm gonna stop talking about Starstruck, and we're gonna move on to High School Musical 2. High School Musical 2, this is where the term Star Dazzle Award comes in. For a while it was my favorite one because I think it was like the most different. It's the only one that doesn't take place in the school. Every summer, this album, top of my Spotify. I don't know if I want to put all the High School Musical movies in the DCOM though. High School Musical 2 should not be sat next to Starstruck. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of rearranging. Added another good category. Last 5 minutes of Teen Beach 2 is now gonna be I forgot it, or I wish I could forget it. But Wizards of Waverly Place, I don't wish I could forget. We're moving on. I feel better about High School Musical 2 being next to Camp Rock. Speaking of which, Camp Rock 2. This is where I think I'm gonna piss some people off. Just, songs in this one, great. Mitchie, I understand her character so much more. As an oldest daughter, God, I'm gonna put that on the internet. Okay, I understand her. We have all the Jonas Brothers here now. Camp Star has entered the chat, and they're actually kind of good. And the mostly also just like, oh crap, what's that song? When I'm yes, she's no. When I hold on, she just lets go. We're perfectly imperfect, but I wouldn't change a thing. Incredible. That moment, spoiler alert, where Camp Star wins and they don't say it, is just silent and we watch all their faces fall. That is peak cinema. They should have gotten an Oscar just for that. And I will hear no words of protest. Lemonade Mouth. Oh my god. I love Lemonade Mouth so much. Don't even get me started. Oh wait, it's my channel and I can talk about Lemonade Mouth however long I want. It's like The Breakfast Club, which I've only actually seen the first 10 minutes of, and then my friends and I turned it off and started watching Jumanji instead. It's like The Breakfast Club, but it's Bridget Medler. This movie came out in 2011. I was 5, and that's when cinema peaked. Do I put it in the DCOM though? I don't know if it's the DCOM energy, or if it's just top of Bop to the Top. We're gonna put it in the top of Bop to the Top. Hello, Mooney. Nimbus hasn't been on the channel yet. This is Nimbus. He's my mom's cat. He's just a little baby. And then sitting next to you. And that's all I have to say about Lemonade Mouth, I think. Alright, frenemies. Right in that era where Bella Thorne and Zendaya were in everything together. And by everything, I mean 2 pieces of Disney Channel content. But it felt like everything. They were in this random movie called Frenemies, which was them, and I think there was 2 other plot lines. One of them was this guy and his dog. I don't remember what the other one is. Coinciding plot lines, people and their best friend having a falling out all at the same time, becoming frenemies. You'll never guess where the name comes in. Like, it's like Bella Thorne and Zendaya are both like competing for the same spot in this fashion magazine, but they both actually have really ugly taste because they're on Disney Channel. That's last 5 minutes of Teen Beach Movie. Like, that movie, while I was watching it, felt like a fever dream. Oh, there was one with this plotline with this girl in a skateboard who skateboarded. Okay, anyway, we're gonna promptly move on from that to Teen Beach Movie. This was the beautiful era of Ross Lynch, uncle to Super, Sweetie, Storm, and Sugar, and Maya Mitchell of The Artful Dodger, one of my favorite shows on Disney Plus. Go watch it. With Thomas Brody Sangster. Sorry, we were getting whoop.
Do you know? First of all, hold on. Oh, squirrel, help.
Anyway, Teen Beach Movie. I love Teen Beach Movie. It's great. The songs are great. The actors are great. Jordan Fisher is in it. I think this might be going the decom. I'm gonna have to sit with that for a bit because Teen Beach Movie is above High School Musical 2 right now. Cloud 9. I feel like other people didn't watch this movie because I never actually watched it on Disney Channel. I would get it from the library a lot. And I haven't seen it in a long time. It's not a musical, it's got one song. Also, why does Dove Cameron always play a fashion girly? And so she's a fashion girly, but in this movie, like, her fashion sucked. And I was like 11 years ago. Yes. I don't want to watch the movie, I just want to listen to the song. It's low, when you now touch the sky. Oh my god, get yourself a shirt with big sleeves. Feels too fly, on cloud nine, on cloud nine. Okay, that's enough of that. So anyway, that's Cloud 9. She's a snowboarder, but actually she's not that good. Her daddy paid for her to be on the best snowboarding team, and then her boyfriend breaks up with her. So then she goes and works at this like dog shelter and gets sponsored by them, and then learns that the guy that she's working for and falling for was the only guy that's ever done like the Cloud 9, but when he did it, he like broke his like legs and then couldn't, that's not funny. And he couldn't snowboard anymore, but he trains her, and there's one part where she like tries to go down this giant hill and then there's an avalanche and then there's a snowboarding competition. Highly recommend watching Cloud 9 if you haven't seen it. It's getting Star Dazzle Award but above Starstruck because those two, like, I feel like they made up my childhood in equal amount. Teen Beach 2. We do have a category named after Teen Beach 2 and it's at the bottom. However, everything other than those last 5 minutes, great movie, awesome songs. We love Ross Lynch, we love Maya Mitchell. Take that with a grain of salt. I haven't kept up with their lives recently. They could be horrible people. But those last 5 minutes, some of the worst in Disney Channel original movie decom history. So I think for that reason, it's gonna go at the end of Star Dazzle Award because most of the movie is good, but the end isn't. Invisible Sister. This one feels like even more of a deep cut than Cloud 9. It's got Rowan Blanchard from Girl Meets World and Paris Blendl from Alexa and Katie. I don't remember that much of it, but I remember really enjoying it as a child, but I remember it more than Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, I would choose to watch this a lot. I don't know how. So I'm considering, do I put it at the end of Star Dazzle Award because I don't remember it that well, but it was good? Or do I put it at the beginning of last 5 minutes of Teen Beach 2 because, like, I don't remember it that well, but what I do remember of it was good. Maybe we'll put it there, yeah. The top of Teen Beach 2 is like, I don't remember it that well, but I enjoyed it and I have fond feelings. Hey, stop eating that plant. And then the end is, I don't like this movie. Or I don't remember it, but I don't like it. Oh my god, Descendants. Straight to the top. Descendants was my favorite movie, period. Not even favorite Disney Channel original movie. The cast, the music, the plot, the lore. I was here for it. I was locked in. At the book fair one year, bought a Descendants yearbook with my own money, which I was a wee young child. I didn't have an income. And I spent those precious dollars on a Descendants one. I watched Disney Channel and then saw like when Descendants 2 was coming out, and I like marked it on my calendars, was like, I don't care what we're doing that day. I forget what day, like the exact day. Imagine I still remembered. But at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be sat in my grandparents' living room with the better TV and the better couch, locked in, eyes on the screen. There's nothing you can do to stop me from watching this film. Oh my god, I loved it so much. Maybe it should even go. Personally, this is my list. It's going above High School Musical. I understand the cultural revelation that was High School Musical, but for me, Descendants was it. Now, let's take a swift turn from there to Adventures in Babysitting, with Miss Sabrina Espresso Carpenter herself and Sophia Evie Carson. I don't know what I was gonna say for her name. I think I almost said Sophie Rogers. Don't know who Sophie Rogers is, never met her in my life. I liked this movie when it came out, but like looking back, it wasn't good. I'm gonna put it in Build a Better Movie. After Princess Protection Program. Oh, and we're just gonna stay down in the dumps, apparently. The depths of despair, one might say. With The Swap. I think this was maybe like the last DCOM before I stopped watching. Because I stopped watching like 2019 maybe. Whenever Disney Plus came about, that's when I stopped watching Disney Channel as well. But also Disney Channel started to suck. It was a lot of cartoon, which wasn't what I wanted in life. It was like Would You Rather, that one with Kylie Cantrell that was like babysitting aliens. Like, it was weird. Disney Channel became weird. But this is probably one of the last ones I saw before, and it's going straight there. It's actually, I think, better than I'm giving it credit for. It's a body swap movie between a gymnast and a hockey player, and that was it. Descendants 2. I loved Descendants 2. Does it go in DCOM as well? No. It's going top of Bop to the Top. I swear to God, if this just becomes Descendants at the front of each one, it could, honestly. We'll see. Nothing bad to say about it. It was great. Uma, China, and McLaren? Not McLaren. Vroom vroom. Lando Norris. I almost didn't include the next two because they're both animated. They didn't feel like true DCOMs, but technically they are. So I did Tangled Before Ever After. This is like the movie that gave like the lore for Tangled the series, which I watched the entire thing during COVID. Great show. Incredible music. Alan Menken got his EGOT because of that show. My camera's gonna die soon. Okay. I think it's gonna go Star Dazzle Award there. Because it doesn't hold the nostalgia of Starstruck or Cloud9, but it has the quality of Star Dazzle Award. You know? Phineas and Ferb the movie, Second Dimension, good movie, don't remember a lot about it. It's actually gonna go in front of Invisible Sister though, I think. Because I think I remember it more than I think I do. Phineas and Ferb was always my siblings' thing though, not mine. But I watched it, I enjoyed it. How to Build a Better Boy. And that is all the explanation I need. Thank you so much. Descendants 3, I have the opportunity to do something funny. I'm not gonna do that though because that's not accurate. Descendants 3. When it came out, I loved it. I knew that it, like, at the time I was like, okay, this is the worst one of the 3, but it's still really good. I feel like I really want to put it here because I know Rise of Red is going in that category. You know what, we'll just do the last 2 Descendants right now. Okay, like I really just want to do this because that's funny and aesthetically kind of pleasing. However, I'm not going to do that because it's not accurate. We are about accuracy in this house. So, Descendants 3 is gonna go after Cloud9. Dove Cameron in both. Dove Cameron still winning. Rise of Red. This movie pissed me off in a way that the other ones I was like, okay, this is bad. But Rise of Red, I was like, but you're supposed to be good. You're Descendants. Do you not understand that Descendants made my childhood? The budget, I don't know what the budget was. It looked like it was $10. Like, and what was the budget for Rise of Red? Because that was probably really... Rise of Red budget. Like, $85 million. It did not look like it had $85 million. What was the Descendants? $20 million. Rise of Red had quadruple the budget of Descendants and it looked like that? I'm sorry, her wig is changing lengths every 2 seconds. The songs aren't that good. The plot made no sense. I know, like, they announced Descendants 4 and 5 at the same time. And after watching Descendants 4, I assume that's because it's kind of going to be like a part 1, part 2 situation. But if we're going to do that, you should just say that. You need to somehow get across that you understand that the plot of your film, of your $85 million budgeted film, that is highly anticipated as it is the 4th installment of a deeply beloved series, tell the audience that you understand that your movie doesn't make sense. You have to tell us that there are raging plot holes and that you understand that you can't mention some midnight gala ball thing throughout the entire movie and then never show it to us. And in a series where we get incredible costumes, I guess, but at the bare minimum, we get really good end of the movie costumes where they do this big dance at some big fancy event, and then you don't give that to us in Rise of Red? That's where it deserves to be. Thank you. Oh my god, I need to take a deep breath. And that's all I can say about my opinion on Rise of Red. We simply need to move on before my camera dies. Zombies. Zombies was like, okay, so like my Disney Channel, like 10-year-old me, Zombies wasn't out when I was 10, right? Would have ranked it High School Musical, Descendants, Zombies, Camp Rock. I don't make the rules, that's just what she would have said. For that reason, Zombies is going there. I'm also going through a Zombies phase. Zombies 4, we will talk about soon, but it's putting me in a bit of a Zombies chokehold again. But on the same vein, Zombies 2. I liked Zombies 2 just as much as I liked Zombies, kind of the same way with Descendants, but for the purpose of this tier list, it has to go somewhere else. So we're actually just gonna put it at the bottom there. I swear to God, if each of these categories has an equal amount of stuff in it. High School Musical 3, theatrical release, right? I'm not making that up. One of my biggest regrets in life, actually, is that I did not listen to A Night to Remember on the day of my prom. And I don't think I watched High School Musical 3 at all during my senior year of high school. These things will be rectified in my senior year of university. I mean, have you heard Scream? Scream alone should be at the top of for Scream alone, High School Musical 3 could go to the top of this list. I feel like for a while it was my favorite High School Musical, so I feel like that's okay. I feel like I'm happy with that. Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. I don't know that I have ever personally turned on this movie, but I think my sister watched it and I watched most of it. I feel like I've watched it myself, but I wouldn't say that confidently. It's going there. It had good, I went through a phase where I was really enjoying the songs from that movie though. Zombies 3. Yeah. Zombies 3 is like Descendants' Rise of Red, but I'm not gonna go on a whole rant about it. I might a bit, actually. Like, just the whole overall plot is kind of so similar to the second one. Like, the film just feels unnecessary. We find out what Addison is, but then there's like, the ending really annoys me where she's like, I'm gonna go off into space with the aliens. We sing one reprise of Someday and she's back in it. Okay, an alien invasion as a song. Most of the songs suck. The only good song in that movie is Ain't No Doubt About It. Speaking of which, Zombies 4. As I said, this is putting me in a whole Zombies mood. I'm back on my Disney Channel grind because okay, sorry. We had to have a little Austin and Ally intermission while my camera overheated. I don't know, I'm just back on Zombies because of Zombies 4, which was surprisingly good. And I think part of that is impacted by the atrocity that was Descendants Rise of Red. I had high expectations for Descendants Rise of Red. They were severely undermet. Zombies 4, then I had abysmally low expectations for it because I was like, it's the 4th in a series that I've liked so far. It's not gonna be good. But then they pulled through. I don't know, it was good. So actually it's gonna go there, I think. Not the top of. Do I like it better than Starstruck? I don't know, we will reevaluate. Lizzie McGuire movie. Here's the thing. One time, my cousin slept over, and the entire night we could not stop singing This Is What Dreams Are Made Of. None of us had seen the Lizzie McGuire movie, but none of us could stop singing it. So the next morning, we woke up after our sleepover, and we were all kind of feeling like off. So we're like, you know what? Let's just sit on the couch with a giant duvet over all three of us and watch Lizzie McGuire movie. And we did, and we're like, oh, so this movie sucks except for the song at the end. I've since watched it again, and I think it's just that, like, I never watched Lizzie McGuire, and I didn't really get it. But the song at the end is great. So, I'm actually gonna put Lizzie McGuire movie above Princess Protection, but still in Build a Better Movie. Because I think I like the movie. If it didn't have What Dreams Are Made Of, I would not go back and watch it over and over again. But every time I go back and watch it again, I'm like, okay, so I'm a bit underwhelmed, but I didn't feel like that was a waste of time. Like some movies. Okay, anyway, Hannah Montana movie, straight to the top. Straight to the top, my babe. Like, straight to the top. I'm sorry. You can't even see it, but I put Hannah Montana there for this video. This is the only DCOM that I have a vinyl of the soundtrack because I love the soundtrack so much, because I love that movie so much. I haven't seen Hannah Montana all the way through, but it's kind of like Wizards of Waverly Place. I've seen enough to understand the concept. I know the inside jokes. I know the vibes of the show. Also, Taylor Swift makes a cameo. What's not to love? Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this list, make sure I'm pleased with it, come back and tell you my final rankings. We've gone in, we've moved some stuff around, and here I'm pleased to show you is my final tier ranking. So we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up to the best. In the last category, last 5 minutes of Teen Beach 2, these are movies I watched once or twice and forgot about. Phineas and Ferb, The Second Dimension, Invisible Sister, Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure, Wizards of Waverly Place the movie, Frenemies, and How to Build a Better Boy. I need a lobotomy to get that movie out of my head. And I don't even remember it that well. Okay, then we have Build a Better Movie. There's potential here. I liked it when I was younger, but I watched it again when I was older and it didn't hold up, or it just never really was my movie, but I understand why other people might like it maybe? I don't know. Again, moving from best to worst. Lizzie McGuire movie, Princess Protection Program, Zombies 3, Adventures in Babysitting, The Swap, and Descendants Rise of Red. Lobotomy, please. I will be ordering that pronto. Star Dazzle Award. These are good. Probably heavily influenced by nostalgia. Solid films. First up we have Cloud 9, Descendants 3, Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, Starstruck, Tangled Before Ever After, and Teen Beach 2. Bop to the top. We did have some serious reshuffling here. Descendants 2. It kind of feels wrong to have High School Musical 2 after Lemonade Mouth, actually. So we're just gonna do a quick switch there. So Descendants 2, then High School Musical 2, Lemonade Mouth, Camp Rock, Zombies 2, and Teen Beach Movie. Now you may recall, Teen Beach Movie was in the DCOM. The top spot. I then reflected and realized I don't like Teen Beach Movie that much. The final category. These are the DCOMs that have made my childhood. There is a little locked box in the back of my brain with every lyric to every Disney Channel song I've ever heard. It's just there. It chills until it's time to freak out my friends when we watch Starstruck and they question why I know all the lyrics to this movie that I allegedly haven't watched in years. Or when me and my sister are driving to the mall, we're playing Disney Channel music and I know all of these random songs in Austin and Ally. That part of my brain takes up a good little chunk. It influences much more of my personality than you would think, and that entire section of my personality is these movies. That was a really long way of saying that. I'm so sorry. These are my 6 favorite DCOMs. That's concerning now that I'm actually realizing what that means for me in my life. I'm so dramatic. I wouldn't have it any other way. Toss, toss. In 6th place, we have, drumroll please, Zombies 1. A great film, good music, we have weird flashback parts, but that's fine. Just overall, solid movie, solid franchise. Whole thing's a metaphor for racism. Little known fact. Movie number 5. Drumroll please. The most inconsistent drumroll of my life. High School Musical 3. Senior year. Theatrical release, huge movie. The first shot is a sweaty Zac Efron playing basketball. What more could you want? It has Scream, and that's all I need in life, but it's number 5. In the number 4 spot, Camp Rock 2, The Final Jam. I mean, Camp Rock. Enough said. Filmed in Canada, by the way. Actually, Zombies 2 or 3, I think 3, was filmed not far from my old house. My mom drove past it being filmed one day. We're in the top 3 now, people. Top 3. The stakes have never been higher. I don't eat steak. The tofu has never been higher. In number 3, we have, my shirt got caught, the Hannah Montana movie. Miss Miley Cyrus herself. We got the best of both worlds. It's just a personal favorite. Every time I watch it, it makes me happy. It's got Taylor Swift, it's got great music, it's got a good plot. The second slot, we have High School Musical. I feel like this would be a lot of people's first, but we're going based on like what I liked as a child as well. High School, it's like the perfect DCOM. It's got like crit things that are weird, like that whole Sharpay walking in the bathroom and not seeing Gabriella, which like, it's not bad, it's just funny. It's got incredible music, great choreography, Kenny Ortega. I just really love Kenny Ortega apparently, because in number 1, we have, bigger drum roll please, Descendants 1. The top 2 slots are held by Kenny Ortega. Both films he directed and choreographed. Also, I love Julie and the Phantoms. I love Kenny Ortega. Just Descendants, I raved about it already. I love it. This is my final tier ranking. Tell me what you agree with. Tell me what you disagree with in a polite way. I'm just a girl at the end of the day. My feelings do get hurt. And if there's any that weren't on this list that you enjoy, that means that I didn't watch. I've never seen it. So also leave recommendations, because your girl likes Disney Channel movies, and I know that there's some bad ones in there. So maybe I just try and watch all of them. I'd also like to know what are like the actual good ones that I need to watch. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Also leave recommendations for other things you want me to tier rank. I'm definitely gonna do zombies and High School Musical. I was gonna do Taylor Swift album covers and music videos. If there's anything else you'd like to see, I love doing these types of videos, so comment them below. Bye!